तांकां लागू जाता. आयज आमच्या मुर्मगांव कॉन्स्टिट्युन्सीन आमचे ट्रेडिशनल फिशरमॅन आसा जे कितलींशीं वर्सां पोर्चुगीज टायमा वरसून तेंची थिंगा घरां आसलेलीं आनी ती घरां बांदून ते आपलो वेवसाय करतालो. आमचे थंयसर कॉन्स्टिट्युन्सीन 2 भाग आसा, एक देस्तेरो फिशरमॅन एसोसिएशन म्हणून आनी एक आमचे बायणा फिशरमॅन एसोसिएशन. हे दोनी मेळोन तेंची कांय ना म्हटल्यार एक 500 सुमार फॅमिली आसा जे हे आपले फिशरमॅन भाव जे आसा ते वेवसाय करून ट्रेडिशनली अजून पर्यंत ट्रेडिशनली इक्विपमेंट यूज करून ते अजून पर्यंत बोटीन हे करतात. ते कितें व्हडले लोक न्हू जे आपले फिशींग ट्रॉलर्सांनी हे करता. आयज तेंचेर एवरी टायम तांकां CRZसून तशेंच बाकीच्या कडसून तांकां नोटिसीस येत रावता डेमोलिशनाक लागून. फाटल्या तेंपान थोडीशीं घरांवूय डेमोलिश जाल्लेली थंयसरली. बट बाकीचे जे फिशरमॅन आसा ते एक फिशरमॅन जो आसा ताका वेवसाय करपाक धंदो करपाक तो दर्या देगेत करतलो, तो भायर रावन करूंक शकना. हे आमीच जाणून घेवंक जाय. कित्याक गोवोरमेंटानूय हेजेर खंय तरी सिरियसली विचार करपाची गरज आसा. तो जर फिशरमॅन एक धंदो करता जाल्यार तो दर्या देगेकूच करतलो. कित्याक ताका खंयच्याय टायमाचेर बोट घेवन ताका भायर वयचो पडटा. खंयच्या टायमाचेर ताका नुस्तें घेवन येयल्या उपरांत ते विकपाक वयपाचें पडटा. तो थंयचो जागो सोडून दुसरे कडेन वचूंक शकना. सो हेज्या लागून खंय तरी हो जेन्युइन इश्यू आसा. ट्रेडिशनल फिशरमॅन जे आसा तांकां आमकां प्रोटेक्ट करपाची गरज आसा. तेज्या लागून म्हाका दिसता खंय तरी आमच्या गोवोरमेंटान हेजेर विचार करपाचो आमचो मिनिस्टर सर आसा हांगा, तोवूय म्हाका दिसता हेजेर लक्ष घालतलो. कित्याक ट्रेडिशनल फिशरमॅनाक प्रोटेक्ट करपाची गरज आसा. आनी तेज्या लागून खंय तरी एक फिशींग विलेज म्हणून जे फिशरमॅन त्या भागान आसा एक फिशींग विलेज म्हणून डिक्लेअर करपाची गोवोरमेंटान आनी तांकां खंय तरी प्रोटेक्ट करपाचो असो हांव हे हावजान मांडपाक सोदतां. आनी हेजेर खंय तरी आमी सिरियसली हेजेर विचार करपाची गरज आसा.
Alex Lawrence.
Question. Speaker, sir. This issue पड्या जो fishermen जावं CRZ जावं एक side in biodiversity, all these things are creating confusion in the minds of the people. And it's so much so that there's unnecessary resentment in the people. And all resentment is going into a different direction. I want to just question. So let me ask my first question. What is the government doing to protect दोन बशे हाय structures हिंगा? एक commercial structures mo hai हिंगा, एक residential structures hai. Bab Shankar spoke of residential structures. In this Anjuna thing, there are both residential as well as commercial. Now there is another part to it. Government and there are blue flag certification marle. There are relief diba marli. There is another issue to it also. Now there are outsiders who have purchased land beyond 200 meters. Yeah. I'm coming to that.
I would request you to restrict whatever questions you have.
I am restricting.
Be brief, give your
Now
suggestions.
blue
Honorable
flag,
member.
this, that.
I'm restricting to CRZ only. I don't know why minister is getting upset. I'm just trying to point out. Because this is the opportunity what we have. This is a short assembly duration also. So I would I think I should be allowed to speak. I don't think you should stop me from speaking. Speaker, sir, I just want to tell you that we, the people want relief for this thing. So, relief government, what relief you are giving the fishermen who have their structures? Second, whether there are fishermen who have structures which are commercial. And the third part is, there are people who have sold their structures to outsiders. They are doing business there, somebody else is buying it. And all this has to be addressed. So I want to call upon the government to tell the people what exactly they want to do, how they want to help them. Because this is across the section. Today, like somebody said, like one of the members said, that it is coming, this problem happened in Anjuna. So before that, fishermen's issues are, it's a long pending issue. I have discussed this with the Chief Minister also, that if at all it can be relief, it will be a game changer for the next MP elections also. It is just due. Thank you, Speaker.
Carlos Ferreira.
Honorable Speaker, You will recall that fishermen and the local villagers, they never keep records. My own experience has been, I remember when I was representing government, fishermen in Kolwa, in those structures had paid the rents to the tourism department, and all of them were served notices at that time for removal of them for their encroachment, of their eviction. And they came and told me, we have paid every month, we have been paying, but we don't have the record. This is the situation today of most of the fishermen. They don't have the records with them, and panchayats also have destroyed records. Now what is happening is, CRZ regulation permits repairs or renovation of existing authorized structures. And I think this is the word which has given the scope for interpretation by the High Court. And the High Court has held it, referring to the 1971 regulations, VP regulations, and the 1994 Panchayat Raj Act, speaking of mere electricity bill or a house tax is not sufficient. They want to see approved plans. I think this is the problem which the government is facing, because many people won't have the documents. Panchayats also won't have the documents. So I think when this word legally existing authorized structures are there, I would request the government, the first request is, while supporting this resolution, how to get about is suggest to the central government that existing authorized structures, you can put a note below, will be any proof of any document, can be a house tax, can be a electricity bill or a water bill, which relates to that structure that can be protected. So this is the first suggestion. The second thing which I want to say is, the Supreme Court itself, in a very recent judgment, when there were appointments of judges being challenged before the Supreme Court by saying it was illegal, Supreme Court accepted that the challenge that was valid, the appointments were illegal, but said 10 years have passed, therefore we won't disturb. So what I want to request the government is, to protect these people, you can cite that judgment to show that 10 years have passed or more have passed, and people who have built structures in their own property, I'm not talking of people who are encroached in somebody else's property, those people can be protected at least for that. And the third part of it, we always speak about residential and commercial. A fisherman today has to go beyond simply fishing, because there are periods when they cannot go into the waters and may not get catches. What is wrong if a fisherman incidentally also carries out business of any other business so as to supplement income for himself and for his family? So therefore, I think that we should not take umbrage that if certain fishermen or locals are doing business in addition to the residents, not pure commercial, but in addition to. So I respectfully submit that if this can be put forward, I think we can get the government of India to consider this.
Nilesh Cabral.